computer, so we'll. Okay. So let's talk about what, Sean, you had to go to for the Genoa show. You had to go to the meeting over in Genoa, right?
Yeah, I gotta say it was probably the most efficient meeting I've had this will be the 4th year I've pitched it to the town board, and every other year took weeks and weeks of negotiation and reassurance that we weren't going to screw up the town. And thanks to all the good work that we've all put in over the years, I walked in, they put me first so that they could get me out of there without having to listen to all the little townspeople clamoring about things that probably don't matter that much. And yeah, I was in and out in 5 minutes. And they said, okay, cool.
So the dates are okay with what we got for the dates?
Yeah, so I had initially put it on the docket for the 7th or the 14th because I wasn't totally sure what you guys had kind of decided was going to be best between, not trying to conflict with Owl Show or other shows or things like that. But you confirmed with me that the 7th was the best. So yeah, we're locked in.
Perfect.
The 7th of what?
September.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
Of January 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it'd be a little chilly.
So yeah, we're good there. We're locked in with the state park as well. Zero resistance whatsoever this year. It was delightful.
Good.
Awesome. Yeah. Now, over time, it always gets better.
So Sean, we locked in September 7th and the time frame still 9 to 3.
Yep, same time frame as last year. I just told them we're gonna be aiming to do, as far as the town is concerned and state park is concerned, everything the same as last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were happy with trailers parking on the side of the road. The only inquiry I got is, you're not going to park trailers in the cemetery, right? And it was just because the guy that manages the cemetery was asking about that. But we didn't do it this year, and everything was fine. So all good.
Makes things a lot easier for you, doesn't it?
Yep. No, it was great.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
And we're, as long as Sean's still on, we're on still for February 24th, I think it was. February 24th, right?
Yep, February 24th. That should work out.
Good.
So do we have anything on the show, or is there anything else anybody wants to talk about the Genoa show? Because then we'll move on to that February event. Okay. So I don't know who wants to chime in. What do we want to do at that besides have the final calendar meeting and that kind of thing for the 2024 events?
Dennis, do we have Michelle Opio set to come for that event?
She and I either talked or text, I don't remember, and she put it on her calendar to come.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So she's the one with the hard calendar, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, she said she was coming.
Okay.
And I don't know, what was our RSVP? Do you remember?
No, we didn't. We haven't done an RSVP for that yet. You
So
want me to
do we need
initiate
to
one?
do? I was gonna say, do we need to do one? And next question is, would you want me to put an event up on the coalition and spread that out through the community?
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
need
let
to
me
have about
ask-
an idea of how many people are going to be there.
I need the RSVP for food is really the
Yeah,
biggest.
that's why I'm
Okay.
asking that question. Sean, are you doing food again?
Yeah, I'll cover food. No worries.
Okay.
Okay.
We still bring in one car from every club?
Well, that's the next
Yeah.
one.
It's going to be pretty much the exact same room that we had before, if not maybe one car shorter than that. Just because my warehouse is pretty full. 62,000 square feet gets gobbled up quickly. So but we still have that loading area where I pull my semis in. So we're good.
Sean, what's your limit on cars?
Off the top of my head, I do not recall. Do you remember what our limit was last year?
I think we had somewhere between 8 and 10, wasn't it?
Thinking 8.
I'm thinking 8. No, there had to be more than 8.
No,
I
we
think
had
there was
more,
about
we
a
had more
dozen
than that.
cars.
What's the limit you have there for, what is the max that you would have for space for cars?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a preliminary number, but I got a measure over there, honestly, based on the adjustments to
Oh,
our print.
Just a,
So,
just a
20.
guesstimate,
20-ish.
20-ish, okay.
And do we want cars, guys? That's the next question.
It gives people something to do.
Yeah, I mean, and that's for inside, mind you. That's for inside.
I think it brings a cool factor.
Okay.
I think,
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, a coalition meeting without cars is kind of half-assed.
Like,
Are we,
so,
so we gonna set the tables up and everything for each car club like we did before?
I would vote
yeah,
yes.
I think we should.
I do too. I think we should. Because then if somebody has a question about a particular car club, they can come on up and ask.
okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember, did we do a flyer last year? Does anybody
Yes.
remember?
Yes.
Yes,
I
we
think you
did.
But then we could just use that same flyer, just put a different date on it. And can I coordinate that, Sean, with, who is it, Kim?
Oh, no, Sammy Lane, my graphic
Yeah.
designer. Yeah, just reach out to her. She'll make it. No worries.
Okay,
Well, Dennis, we already have that flyer posted out for the
oh, that's right, the Nova one, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was asking about an event. So if I create an event, I can put some details about the event. That's why I was asking about cars and RSVP and all that. I could ad lib with an event added to that.
Okay, well, what do you think about an RSVP, like the end of January?
That last year.
That's up to Sean.
Yeah, end of January makes sense. I mean, we'll probably get a few stragglers, a few add-ons, but at least that gives me a bearing for catering.
Yeah,
So what, January 31st?
yeah,
So we got that all figured out? Because I have one other thing for that function. Last year we had kind of a rough little sound system. Do we want a sound system? And do you want music?
good
So I
question.
still
Yeah.
have that PA, but to be
Okay,
brutally honest, I bought it 2 days before, so I didn't really know how to use it.
that's all right. We'll bring our sound equipment and take care of that.
Yeah,
Thank you, Al.
yeah, last year I think I brought my speaker and we Bluetoothed it, but
Yeah.
Al, if you want to bring a sound system, that would be cool.
Well, we did it at the AACA Christmas party 2 days ago, and it worked pretty good, didn't it, Timmy?
Yeah, it did. It was good.
Yeah.
And are you talking about music too?
Oh yeah, we can play music. We can. If you want to dance, I'll dance with you. I don't
No,
care.
God, no.
You
The
have,
DJ was outstanding too.
I'll end up breaking something if I dance with you.
Alan, do you have a setup for microphone and all that to speak?
Yep. Vicky's got everything we need. She is a professional.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Vicky.
I'm a DJ,
Awesome.
just like Rich.
Yeah, this will work out very. You'll be impressed and you'll be happy we did it.
I did get a reply from when we put that flyer out from Dodson, from Han, that he wouldn't be able to make it, but I'm sure he's going to send a rep. So you know what? You know, we're hitting some pretty powerful people, I think.
Where do we want the RSVPs to come? Do you want them to come to me?
Yeah, probably.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need a rough head count. That's all.
Can you do that, Kevin? Have the RSVPs go to Rich?
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
Okay.
Rich, what's your email again?
Rich Strout, STROUT, the number 4 at gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay, and then let's see. Then we'll have our hard copy for, you know, the hard copy of the calendar. And then we can have the soft copy, which would be the computer copy that Rich will post up, right?
I think Mary Lee's gonna post it up. I mean, I'll post it up now if you want, but.
No, she'll fill it in that night.
Right,
Rich is gonna be down in Florida, so he's not gonna be there. So Marilee's gonna pick up his spot to put the stuff on the computer on the spreadsheet. And then Rich, after you get it, then you can post it up to the coalition.
okay,
Yeah. Does that sound okay?
yes.
Okay. So what else we got?
4 to 7.
Oh, 4 to 7.
We're still 4 to 7 on that date too, aren't we?
Yeah, because they close it, they have work hours till 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the event's 4 to 7, okay. That's something else I needed.
I think Sean dropped in the water.
No, I'm still here. I muted myself so my camera wasn't just coming up with the sounds of the jets.
You sure that's jets, Sean?
Oh,
That's funny.
Hey, Sean, food provided by who?
Sean.
that's a good answer, Al. I like that. I don't know yet. I mean, maybe we'll go Firehouse Subs. We've got this nice young lady that does catering for our events in Minden sometimes, that cooks out of her own kitchen and brings us lunch like 3 times a week. I don't really know yet.
So would you like me to put like snacks available during the meeting or something like that?
Yeah, we don't want people showing up expecting that they're going to be served dinner.
Right.
Okay.
But it'll be on par with last year. You know, it had some sandwiches and some chips and some drinks, and you know, it's probably safe to say they don't need to know exactly what it's going to be. I'm not going to be, providing allergy dishes and, vegan options and things like that. But
Right. Okay. So I'll put snacks available at time of the event.
snacks and drinks.
Snacks and drinks.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then, let me look at something here real quick. I don't have it. Where did we get our food from when we did the last event we did?
I was Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, no, I'm asking Kevin.
What is subs?
Yeah, I know. His name slips me.
Rich Crombie.
Rich. Yeah, so Sean, Rich Crombie did what, Porta Subs?
Yeah,
It was 4 to subs.
Yeah, and he had plenty of food at the last event we did. Just an FYI for you if you want to touch bases with him.
Okay. I mean, I think that our main hiccup last year was that store had just opened. I know the owners of the Firehouse Subs, and I don't know, personally, I think it's kind of cool that they donate to first responders. So
Sure.
I kind of like that one. Or someone local, businesses supporting businesses is kind of my mantra, I guess. So,
as far as that went, Sean, last year, I got nothing but positive on the food. The only negative on it was that we're waiting for the second round to come around because there was more people that showed up than we thought.
yeah, it was, and I think the RSVP will help with that, and I think it being round 2 will probably help with that too.
Yeah,
I mean, the
right.
good thing about them is they're across the street. They're 3 minutes away from my building.
Oh,
So-
Right.
They're
And
right
I've
there
said
in the
this.
Walmart shopping center. So
I've said this before. I think this is going to be a big event because everyone's got their stuff in place. The first one, the first event that we did, everyone, there's people that have that show that they do yearly, but there's a lot of groups that didn't have their things in place yet. And I think we're going to get bombarded on this one. I think everyone's going to be at this event.
wow, that'd be good.
So
look
I
forward to
think
it.
I think this one's going to be big.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sean,
I'm
are
okay.
we gonna have
I think
enough?
RSVP is going to be big, and I'll probably go 20% over on whatever the RSVP is just to be safe.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Sean, for the night of the event, are we gonna have, you're gonna have a bunch of tables available, or should we bring our own tables?
It can't hurt to bring your own tables, but I've got pretty much every one of my showrooms stocked with at least 20 tables, 50 chairs, because we're doing events on the regular now. We're doing, lunch and learns for designers with vendors, all of that. So we need them almost every month at this point.
Okay.
So I keep them on a pallet.
All right, well, we'll bring a couple extra just in case.
Kevin, what I would do is if, for the clubs, when you post that up there for clubs can, promote their own club, have them bring their own table and chairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
On a side note from this, now that we've got our Sacramento showroom open, if you've got any clubs, from Northern California, Sacramento area that might be interested in doing something similar down there. I was just down in Sacramento last week brainstorming with my team on events. So told
Well,
them
you and
this
I
is
had
fun.
talked, Kevin or Sean, you and I had talked about the coalition, what we were thinking about doing. This could be a whole Western region thing. It really could.
Well, we
I
got a
agree.
chapter, inliner chapter in NorCal, which is Auburn area. And it extends out a little bit. They could probably.
You've got a connection down there?
Oh,
we do. They're in the Auburn area, and it's one of our chapters. We also have a chapter in the Bay Area.
yeah.
So what we been talking about for a while here is as this thing grows, can we grow it to like a Western region? In other words,
7 Western states.
move it down to Southern Nevada, for example. And then, do we have any connections in Utah? That kind of thing.
We have a chapter in Arizona.
We have a
So
chapter.
what you might want to do, and kind of piggybacking what Sean's saying, is maybe get your connection for next year, beginning of next year, since it's come up now, and put them on one of these meetings where, first of all, we all have to talk first.
Right.
And see if anybody wants to do this, but you could make a coalition, a Northern California coalition, a Southern Nevada coalition, if we have, contacts and down there and people that are responsible to move it forward. And you could make this pretty dang big, I think, and we've talked about it before. I think all of us have thought about it, but I think it's a growing thing, and I think it'd be a great way to communicate and promote each other's events.
Hey, Sean?
Yeah.
Sean, one of the members of the group is Mike Kirk. He's with the Sierra Cascade Street Rodders out of Quincy, California.
Yeah.
So he might be a good one to get started on something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Quincy would be great. I mean, honestly, Quincy can probably bounce to either one.
I think we need to really sit down and have a special meeting with just us guys and gals, to figure out, is this something we want to do? And if we want to move it wherever it opens up, how do we do it? And how do we, plan it and probably have to have some rules and things like that. So I don't know what you guys think about it.
Get back to the basics, and that is you have to be a club and you need to get officers set up.
We've talked about that. I think
You can't do anything until you do that.
I think on that line, I think in January, we should get together one day, and it'd have to be on a Sunday because some of us can't be there on Saturday, right, Kevin?
Right.
And do it on
Sorry.
a Saturday, meet somewhere like in Carson City or Reno, I don't care where. I don't mind driving and sit down and let's get this thing organized, because I know we talked about nonprofit and having officers and an account and everything else. I think we need to do that before we start really launching out there, because we're already getting big.
Yeah.
So we need to get organized so that we don't look like a horse's ass somewhere down the road because we didn't have our shit together.
I'm glad
Agreed.
you guys brought that up, because that was pondering in the back of my mind. It's like, okay, we need to have officers, we need to have some official stuff. Yeah, we are growing to the point where we are a club organization. If we want to expand, we need to have people in the right positions doing the right things. And we already work as a team as it is, but it would be great if we had, okay, Alan, this is your title, this is what you do. Dennis, this is your title, this is what you do. And it makes things flow easier if we know exactly what our responsibilities are. So yeah, you're right, Alan. We need to do this. We need to do it soon because
Yeah.
we are growing quickly.
Um, okay, let's look at
Let's set up something in
January.
January.
You got, you've got January 7th, January 14th. That's the first two Sundays of January. What do you want to do with it?
Do where and when, where and what time?
Let's
You
do
wanna
it
a
at, let's do it at Bullies, in case there's a Raider game on.
You know the way the
Okay,
Raiders are
let's go
going. I'm hoping we lose them all so we can get a quarterback.
Get a draft.
Hey, the Raiders didn't lose this week. Oh, that's right. They had a bye.
That's right.
No, they did lose. They lost in the most boring game I've ever seen in my life. It was awful.
Yeah. Well, my team got beaten overtime, so.
This real quick.
Yeah, did your team score points? Mine didn't.
Yeah. We scored a lot of points, but. And then Rich's team, and Mahomes got all pissed off. See him throw.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little bitter, yeah.
Yeah, he never does that. So, well, the 7th of the 14th. How about the 14th? Give us a little time to get
14th.
organized.
14th.
14th, do you want to do Bullies in Carson?
No. Bullies will not work. We're not watching ball games while we're doing this. We got to get down to business. Dennis can record his game and go back later.
Okay.
I'll travel.
Where
I'll
do you want
travel
to do
wherever
it?
we need to go. So
Where do you want to
I
do
don't
it?
care. As long someplace where we can, if they have a back room or something where we can, because we need to spend a couple hours talking about things.
well, maybe we need to research this and call a couple places and find out where we want to go. Then I don't have a problem with Bullies. I really don't. It's central because it's right in the middle in Carson. I don't mind traveling. I don't care about my team this year because I know we suck. So
That'll be noisy in there, though.
Weather might play a little part in it too. In January,
Say
It'll
what?
be real noisy.
weather might play a part. in
Well,
that.
Weather, yeah.
True. Yeah. But I mean, everybody can pretty much, everybody has 4-wheel drive except me.
You can hop in the back of the truck, Al.
All right. I could go with Tim. He's right around, or Rory. They're both right
Yeah,
around.
I'll pick you up on the way.
So,
I think I can make it. I got a Subaru. I think I can make it to Bullies.
Oh,
God. all right. I'm okay with Bullies.
Okay, well, let's.
It'll be
do it.
noisy in there.
What time?
Just do
What time do you
lunch.
guys want to do it?
11:30.
11:30 lunch.
That way we beat the lunch crowd and because we're going to need to make sure that we have enough seating for us to sit together.
I'll go coordinate with the people over there.
So what date did we go with?
14th.
Jan 14th.
Jan 14th.
And you need to make sure Marnie comes and Mary Lee and
Marie,
Marie.
who else? Oh, the Chevy Club. What? Alice? Is it Alice?
Alice, if she's available. Just mainly, some of the people that were originally well, I think this is pretty much the beginning right here.
Well, Alan, I'm not sure who's in charge with the Chevy Club anymore. Alice is no longer with us, right?
Right.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
We
no.
knew she was in the hospital.
No, we didn't know that.
Yeah. So I'm not sure who's running the Chevy Club right now.
Oh man, when did she go?
It's been a few weeks from now. Yeah.
Once you run the hospital is when it happened.
Yeah.
I knew she was in the hospital.
It was,
Yeah.
it was
Right
about
after
the
our
time
last-
of our last meeting.
Yeah, it was right
Yeah.
after our last meeting.
Oh man.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
No.
So I don't know. I'm not sure who's running the Chevy Club right now. And I know there's a lot of people that probably want to carry on everything that the Chevy Club is doing. So I'm sure somebody will step up, but maybe after this video. I'm not sure who it is. Maybe their VP. But we also, you also have the Mustang Club out there with Raul. And there's a lot of clubs out there that hopefully will see this video and want to be a part of this. So yeah. So January 14th at Bullies.
Yeah.
Do you think
Alan,
we need to be more?
could
Go
you,
ahead.
Alan, could you guys give me a list of who you'd like to see as core, just core?
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. I mean, there's 7 of us on here right now.
Right, I've got those, but you mentioned like Marie,
Well-
for example, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of, the core. I think maybe just the 7 of us that are here.
This is the core right here.
Yeah, if
I
we
know
sit
of.
down, the 7 of us, and get this organized, because if we get too many people, then it starts getting too much discussion and too many different ideas.
Exactly.
And
And
this
it-
way,
Yeah, and
Because-
it's funny, Alan, that Dennis and I talked about this before, and it's like, okay, so it's Dayton Valley Car Club, it's Northern Nevada Classics, it's you guys, it's Iron Mafia, the beginning states. But if there's anyone that wants to jump in and be a part of it, yeah, that's great. But yeah, this is our core. This is what we started with. Yes, we want to grow it. So we invite anyone who wants to continue with us on that. So, but our starting point is our core, what we started with. So,
and we can start it, and then as other people come in, if they want to vote us out, they can do that.
or we could either vote us out or add to this to build it stronger.
Correct.
Could always make subcommittees and things like that.
You bet.
So would you, each one of you guys do me a favor and send to Rich, because Rich is really good about coordinating this stuff. Just send him the ideas that we want to talk about on the 14th.
Okay. Hey, Rich. So Dennis is the president. Write that down already.
I
Yeah,
already,
Hey.
I
All
second
in
that
favor?
motion.
all in favor?
See, I think I'm gonna mute Kevin. I'm gonna mute Kevin right now.
We
Yeah,
all
motion
know.
passed.
We all know who the president is there,
Hey,
Dennis.
when I first started bringing this stuff up, I told Dennis right off the get-go, when we sat over at not Jackpot Crossing,
It's not wrong.
Slot World, you and your wife, I said, Dennis is gonna be the first president.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop your whining.
Rich, come on, help me.
No, I'm supporting you 100%.
There we go.
Oh, God. All right, so send Rich your ideas and the thoughts, what you want to talk about.
Okay.
Sean, put your clothes back on.
Nah.
Rory's getting ready
I
to go
agree.
out and do some mess around the ocean, right?
I just got back from that.
Yeah?
It's,
What's the temperature there?
gonna barbecue by the pool and have some dinner here. It's
Ah,
only
Nice.
4:30
Awesome,
here.
awesome.
What's the temperature there?
I like 80.
You're like pissing me off.
No, it's like,
Really?
but it gets down to like 70 at night.
Oh, now
man,
you're really
so
pissing me
cold.
off.
Alan, throw your hat down, get pissed off.
So,
No.
yeah,
sorry,
put it back
Bully-
on.
Oh, shit, Tim.
Bullies on the 14th. What was the time frame we decided on?
11:30.
11:30.
11:30 to whenever.
I'll
We're
post
done.
that up to our 6 or 7 people here.
Now, Dennis, you were gonna look into nonprofit, being a nonprofit as well. So
Yeah, I've got to call into somebody. They haven't called me back yet, but it
That's
will be
all right.
wrapped up and taken care of before we meet.
Okay, all right. Excellent.
I'm sorry, Alan. My first thought is you as treasurer.
Yeah,
You just thought wrong.
I just thought wrong.
let's see. Didn't we do this last? All in favor, raise your hands.
First of all,
Yeah,
you
I
guys
agree
gotta
with that.
understand how much I have on my plate right now.
Tough shit, buddy.
That's how you, boy, I tell you, I get roped into more bullshit.
I think if it's only right, a woman should be the treasurer. So there's a few women to choose.
Yeah, what's Marnie doing?
All right.
Men can't count. We all know that. You're correct, Vic.
Did I just hear
There
Vicky
you go, Vic.
volunteer?
No, actually, Vicky just took over as the chapter head of the Northern Nevada chapter of Inliners.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
So-
big. That's big.
You know, we got a lot on our plates with all this car stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's very
Oh,
generous.
the
of you to offer to
treasurer,
be
the treasurer's
treasurer.
not a big deal. You're just keeping count of the money.
We'll talk about it at Bullies.
Yeah, it's all gonna
Yeah.
happen, bullies. Jeez,
Golly, guys.
you guys are killing us.
All right, guys,
If
anything
you
else?
guys ever come down this way on Johnson Lane as you're headed east towards East Valley, there's a house with an orange front door. He actually has one of those lamps from A Christmas Story in his window.
The leg lamp.
I'll have to go by there
The
and
leg
look.
lamp, yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh, the
leg
I
leg
have one
lamp?
too.
The leg
That's
lamp. He's got a-
awesome.
He's got a leg lamp in his window.
That's great.
lamp.
That's like the ultimate Christmas ornament right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey,
I've got one as well.
do ya?
Oh, really?
You got one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's imported from Italy. It's fragile.
That's right. Goes right along with the Iron Mafia thing, you know?
There
Yeah,
you go.
exactly.
All right, well, I guess we're all set, guys.
Okay, well, listen, guys, thanks so much for supporting all this coalition stuff, and God, have a great Christmas, you guys, and
You guys all do the same.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
Merry
got,
Christmas, everybody.
I got a
Wait a
quick
minute.
question.
Rich,
When do you want me to send out something on the meeting on the 24th of February? You want me to send it out now, or do you want me to wait a while?
I'd wait till just after the first of the year.
Okay,
Yeah.
Let
Are
everybody
you
get through
talking
the
about
holidays.
the Nova thing?
yes,
Well, Kevin's gonna, you gotta interface with Kevin, because Kevin's got some stuff he's doing with that.
I'm gonna set up an event page on the coalition, and I'm gonna share it through the community. So, Rich, if you have anything that you want to add to that meeting date, as far as what we're doing, as far as what we guys want, as far as anything, anything to add to it, as far as what to expect,
yeah,
that's what I would need, Rich. But I will probably set that up in the next couple days and
Okay.
put it out there.
Why don't you send the proof to him, so if he wants to change something, we can do a one shot.
I don't
okay.
know if I can send a proof if I do an event. And once I set it up, it's out there.
Okay,
So,
Yeah,
if anyone wants to send me suggestions of what we want to have said on what to expect, that would be helpful.
okay. So
I would leave that up
I'll
to.
send that to him.
I would leave that up to our new committee or our new communications chair, which would be Kevin.
Really?
Oh, that
All in favor.
Oh my God.
We're just going to Bullies to have some beer. That's it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
mercy.
No, but if you seriously, if you guys have any ideas that you want to send me that I can put on there as what to expect on the event to post out, that would help me out a lot.
When do you want that by, Kevin?
As soon as you guys can. I mean, I don't have a
Give
set
us a
date.
date, because we won't do it if you don't give us a date.
Okay, put it this way. When do you want an event posted about our meeting for February?
I would say right after the first of the year.
Yeah,
Okay,
Deadline January 1. How's that?
okay, perfect.
okay,
Deadline to
Kevin,
Kevin,
might-
January 1.
perfect. Okay, that works.
You might make it like the third annual, so it sounds like it's building.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me, I will.
That's a good idea.
Trust me, I already have that planned.
Good,
All right.
good.
Okay.
See, he's filling the chair perfectly.
Stop it.
That's a great coordinator.
Hey, so if anybody's in the hood on the 22nd, Mr. and Mrs. Claus will be in the driveway.
Oh, yeah, we do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So, hey, Jolene, I think you ought to set up a Southern California chapter once you get this thing organized. I think we're gonna nominate you as the chair for Southern Cal.
She's
For the
gonna move to
coalition.
Illinois.
Yeah, in January, they're moving to Illinois.
Oh, well, forget it.
Where?
That's too far out.
Yeah.
Where in Illinois?
Down around Champaign.
Okay. I
You
used to
guys-
live up near Chicago. That's why I'm asking.
Yep.
What brings you to Champaign? Are anybody in the service?
No, we moved back there in 2000. Was it 2000 or 99? No. Shit, I don't remember now. I bought a house on a lake back there, went back there for a couple of years.
That's why
Nice.
Vicky's gonna be the treasurer.
I was stationed at Rantoul over there.
That had to be in 99 because she was born in December of 99 and we were back there when she was born.
We went through that college there, man. That's a beautiful brick place, man.
Which one?
There's-
Champaign?
Champaign, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another one in Charleston.
Yeah.
Junior college. Real nice buildings. They knew how to build them back there.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they do. All right, guys, anybody and gals, anybody have anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, I'll stop the recording here and then it'll be posted up tomorrow morning. If not tonight.